Hey guys, welcome to our fourth podcast. This week our zoo picked the food, so I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's Mexican, and I'm super excited. I hope it's not spicy. As you guys remember from the second podcast we did with Thai food, we couldn't handle spice, so I hope this is good, so tune in and keep watching.
For this week's food podcast, it was my turn to pick food, and I picked Mexican food. I picked the first thing I saw on top of the menu because I think that's the order menus go in, appetizers. So I found this combination of tostados, which is fried burrito, and then we got a taco, and tamales, which is it's a corn stuffed, or it's made out of corn, and it's stuffed with pork and veggies. And then we got the rice. That is the staple of, I think, Mexican food.
Here are some fun facts. Some traditional Mexican food recipes call for ingredients such as iguana and rattlesnake.
Well, okay.
So I hope our zoo didn't get any iguana or rattlesnakes because I enjoy my animals. Just not eating them.
Let's just eat this.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to try the tamales first because...
I'm going to go for this.
Okay.
Taco. I was right. I guess a taco.
She got that right.
And rice.
Right.
Oh, I'm so good. So overall, from 1 to 10, I would probably rate, probably like an 8. It's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like dry, like some of these are like really dry, so they just, I don't know if they need like a sauce or something that like I can dip in, or just like something else. Right. So all this needs is like a sauce, I would say, but overall this is actually really good. It's not spicy whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I would give it a 7 because the tamales is very, very dry, and like you said, might have to go with the sauce or something. Mm-hmm. And the tostados, the tostados is a fried burrito with cheese in it, and that is really good. Like, I think that's my favorite. The taco is like I could make that at home kind of taco.
Yeah, it's simple. I like the rice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Next meal.
So the second food that we're gonna try is actually enchiladas, refried beans, and rice again.
I was right.
Did you get rice?
I guess empanadas. If you guys can see our Instagram story, I guess empanadas. It's a tada.
It sounds right. Sure.
All right.
It's an enchilada and empanada. So you got the E right. And the das.
It sounds kind of the same. It rhymes. Empanada, enchilada.
Sure. So the Mexican food today actually has a rich history, and many of Mexico's more traditional recipes hail from Aztecs and Mayans. Yeah.
And part 2 of the fun fact. You can thank Spaniards somewhat for the Mexican food we know today. The traditional Indian food, inherited from the Mayan and Aztec recipes, were changed as the Spanish colonized. As the Spanish colonized Mexico, bringing their own cooking ideas, Mexico has its own type of Mexican food. Northern Mexicans like the dishes with meat, while Mexico's southern states prefer chicken and vegetables as main ingredients. However, both regions tend to use the meat as a relish instead of a main ingredient.
However, the number of one ingredient in traditional Mexican food isn't meat, veggies, or chicken. Drum roll, please. Is chilies! So, the chili pepper is the most used ingredient in traditional Mexican food.
There's a reason I don't like Mexican food all the time.
But even traditional Mexican desserts have chili with them. The chili helps create a nice melding of hot and sweet.
No.
Reminds me of something that I would possibly eat in India, or like the flavors are rich flavors or something that would possibly eat in India. And after reading the fun fact, I feel like it makes more sense how Mexican food and Indian food is similar, and that is very true for culture too. So fun fact, Mexican culture or slash Spanish culture, like Latin American culture, is very close to Indian culture. I have noticed that firsthand with the foods, the way they live in families and stuff like that. and the way to do relationships and life.
That's another fun fact.
Take that, world. You're just a hater. You should eat the beans and help. They help
Haters
you
are my
fart.
motivators.
This is how Anastasia lives her life, basically. I'm struggling.
I just feel like it's dry. Maybe I just didn't get enough sauce. No, you're making a mess. That's about it.
Okay, so this is a tortilla we got on the side.
Fun fact. One family in Mexico can consume up to 2 pounds of tortillas a day.
I can barely get through 2 tortillas a day. I don't know how they do 2 pounds.
I don't know. I'm just saying. That was the fun fact. I did a 6 because I don't know, I just didn't think it was, I don't know, it just wasn't the best for me because of the sauce and like the beans, not my favorite, not even close.
Anastasia, I don't know your middle name, Fitzgerald. I dare you to eat the refried beans. A forkful.
So we recorded this on the previous, but our camera stopped recording, so I have to do it again.
This is for the muscles. Stop it! I know you mentioned it earlier, the previous recording, that it tastes like, it's like, looks like poop. Yeah, you're eating.
Okay. I don't even know if I like should chew it. So it's a 6.
Well, I give it an 8 because I don't like the refried beans either, and I just wish my rice was cooked. I like my rice cooked all the way, but
Overcooked.
so thanks for watching this video, guys, and keeping up with us, and we really appreciate that you do that and put up with us every week.
Yeah, and next week I get to pick the food, kind of country or area. I'm not really exactly sure yet. I kind of have an idea, so I hope it's not gonna be too expensive.
We've been doing pretty good so far, though.
Yeah, we have been doing pretty good. But yeah, thanks to whoever's watching. If you guys have been watching every week, shout out to you. Shout out to Tim, our #1 fan, because you watch every week because you have to.
Yeah, thank you for
And
putting up with us, Tim. We
her
really
mom.
appreciate that. And my mom.
Her mom watches every week, so
all the way
shout
from
out to
India.
our Zeus mom.
Thanks, Mom. And all the friends of my mom, like everyone my mom shows this video to. I'm so sorry you have to watch us eat and be like, just eat food.
Just idiots.
Yeah. But thank you so much for doing that. And tune in next week, and Anastasia's gonna bring the food, and we're gonna try to be more, I don't know. We're gonna try to be more fun than we already are. So
maybe we'll bring a guest next week.
maybe. We
All
don't
right.
know. See
Bye.
ya.